I don't know if anybody has ever watched Jersey Shore. There's that classic line from Pauly D, who's the best character on Jersey Shore, and he says he's tanorexic. Honestly, same. I have a bunch of free tans at my tanning salon because where they've been closed, but they don't open until next week. And so I just spent good money on a package of tanning at the open tanning salon because I can't handle being pale. So, also, I don't know how to drive. Another fun thing, you can't tell, it was so hot in that tanning salon. So I have my hair up still, but let me take it down. It's really cute. It's super knotted, but it's really cute. Whew. I did a rope braid in my hair. I'm meeting Jared. We're supposed to go pick up an air compressor or something. Look at them waves. So cute. If you don't know what a rope braid is, there's like 1,000 tutorials on YouTube, but I can do one too if you want. They're way easier than French braids, and they get just as good as a result. I kind of like my rope braid better sometimes because it's not as crimpy as when I French braid it. I'm looking all beachy though. I got a nice little tan coming along, and my hair's all wavy. I'm really tanning because I'm gonna lay out all weekend and I don't want to burn, so I'm trying to get as much of a base going as I can. Oh, I just can't be pale anymore. I can't do it. I tried. I did my best, but it's just not in the cards for me. Good morning. I discovered this morning, so yesterday was the day that I was talking about doing my hair in a rope braid. But normally when I braid my hair, the biggest problem that I have is my hair gets really tangled when I have it down, because I have really long hair and my hair is really thick too. Whenever it's down, it just tangles really bad. It all gets mixed up together and it's just a mess. Well, if my hair is wavy, it's like even if my hair is just doing its natural wave thing, it's fine on the first day. But I need to brush it after that first day. Like the first day I can kind of keep it up with my fingers and it's fine, but after I sleep on it, it gets just so, it's like a mess. I always have an issue because my second day wavy hair, if I brush it out because it's a tangled knotted mess, it just gets huge, really big, because I brushed it out, and it's like not the cute big, it's like only big at the bottom. It's not ever cute. Anytime I do my hair, any type of wave, now if I curl my hair I can brush it. My barrel is bigger and so the curls are bigger, so when I brush them out nothing really happens, they just kind of form back together. But if I do any type of wave, whether it be with my rope braid, a French braid, or like my natural wave, like I always brush it and then I have to put it in another braid or something because it's just so poofy and horrendous. And last night, after I tanned, I drugged Jared to Walmart. I love Walmart. So many people hate it, and trust me, I understand. I understand they're a terrible corporation, but they have everything I need, everything I want, for like $5. So I suck it up. I was in Walmart because I use like a coconut mist on my hair as like a detangler. I'm almost out. So I went for a bunch of things. There's a cop right here. I went for a bunch of things last night. While I was there, I went ahead and there was like leave-in conditioner for curls, specifically for defrizzing. Let's give it a shot. And then they had a super wide tooth comb. Maybe that'll be kind of like happens when I use my fingers to brush out my hair, because my hair's too tangled for me to do my fingers the next day. But I figured like maybe if it's like plastic and hard but the same like length apart from my fingers, I can comb through it. It will still stay kind of wavy and not super frizzy. That'll solve all of my problems. And don't you know, it did. Put the leave-in conditioner in. So I let the leave-in conditioner sit for a minute, combed through it with that comb, and I mean, the waves aren't as defined as they were yesterday, but they're not really any bigger, like poofy. This car is riding my butt, and I can't do anything about it because there's a car in front of me. So that's kind of disrespectful, and it's making me a little mad. There's nowhere I can go. I'm not gonna pull over for you. If you have that kind of problem, if your hair is naturally wavy, or if you want to comb it after you braid it or something, I highly suggest going to Walmart and getting, or anywhere if you're going to be weird about it. If you don't want to go to Walmart, whatever. You're better than the rest wide tooth comb. I mean, like, it's like this far apart. Like, it's really wide. An anti-frizz leave-in conditioner. Hopefully it works for you. I'm really excited. He's still right back there. I wish you could see this. He's probably late somewhere. And guess whose problem that's not? Mine. I have a bunch of Band-Aids in my car because my job, you're not allowed to show your tattoos. The alternative is that you cover it up with a Band-Aid. It's more professional to look like you self-harm than to have tattoos that matter to you. So I always assumed that that would not be the case. I was wrong. It's not that big of a deal, I guess. Not corporate America. My phone sits right at the 40-mile-an-hour mark, which is what this road is, and there are cops on it pretty frequently. So I gotta just keep up with that, you know. I would normally have music playing in the background. You guys could get a little bit of my taste, but I play music from my phone and I'm recording from my phone, so it doesn't really work. I do have a lot of CDs though, so maybe one of these days I'll pop one of those bad boys in. Fun fact, a couple years ago my car got stolen. I'm 99% sure I know who did it. Stole all of my CDs except for My Chemical Romance and Panic at the Disco. So not only are they a thief, they have bad taste in music. I don't know who raised them. Actually, I do, because I'm pretty sure I know who it was. But needless to say, I have a lot of Panic, a lot of MCR, Taylor Swift, The Wonder Years. I really like, it's like I like pop punk and then I like Taylor Swift. I've also been on a really big Reliant K kick, like specifically the album, which is their best album, as everybody knows. Like, I can listen to that now, and I love it just as much as I did when I was in 7th grade. Oh my gosh, there was another little baby turtle. Jared told me the other day that I'm going to see a lot of smashed turtles around here, and I started crying, sort of a little. I love all animals, except for birds. I hate birds and fish. But, I mean, you don't have to love them, but I feel like people out of their way, it's like whack-a-mole. They go out of their way to hit these animals, and I don't understand. Also, one thing that I've noticed, and I've talked to Jared about this, it's a little controversial. There's a difference between having outside animals and being neglectful. Some of you really don't take care of your pets. You don't have an outside animal, you don't have a barn animal. You have a wild animal living in your yard. You don't feed it, you don't brush it, you don't occasionally make sure that it's not completely covered in ticks. If you're gonna have an animal, you need to take care of it. I probably care about my animals a little too much,